Hi girls, sorry I'm running a little behind. Had to make dinner. The family got home a little bit late, so everything's behind. I had to make sure it was warmed up for them and served. Okay, tonight I'm gonna go live and I'm gonna try to be brief about it in regards to compliance, because there's so many things that there's little details that we need to know, that we need to be aware of, that can protect our business. So when you hear OOC, that means out of compliance. Like if anybody says, is that compliant, or is that OOC? They're saying, is it out of compliance? Like if we do this, is it, what is on my face? If we do this, is it in compliance? What they're talking about is the things, is the rules, the boundaries that Scentsy puts for us to keep the company safe. So let's just jump right in. We will start with warranty. Scentsy backs up their product. If something gets shipped to you and it's damaged, if a dish is broken or cracked or chipped, that reminds me, actually, I have a customer that I have to replace her dish because when it was shipped, she opened up the box and it was chipped on the corner. So all we have to do if that happens is we call customer service and let them know. They're going to ask us for the order number. Make sure you have that ready. And then they'll ask you what customer it was for, and then they'll ship us a new one. The replacement forum, they usually don't ask us to return if it's like a small item or whatever. If it's a full warmer, they're going to send us a shipping label. But anyway, we have to report that within 10 days. So say like 45 days later, one of our customers say, oh, this item is damaged. It's not going to be covered by the damaged warranty because we didn't report it within 10 days. If it's damaged during shipment, we have to report it within 10 days of them getting their shipment. Okay, Scentsy has a satisfaction guaranteed policy within 30 days. So say you have a customer that got a warmer and she changed her mind, she doesn't like it. It hasn't happened to me yet, but it has happened to some of our teammates up and our teammates down. It has happened. So they have a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. They cannot return it, but they can exchange it for like items, such as a $30 warmer and a $30 warmer. They can't get like a warmer and say, I'm unhappy with it, and then I want a body line. It has to be a like item, if that makes sense. So within 30 days, if you ever get a customer that says, I don't like the warmer, I don't like the way it looks, it doesn't look like how it looks in the catalog, because that happens. It hasn't happened to me yet, but I'm sure it's going to happen in the future at some point. We have to take care of them within 30 days. Anything after 30 days is not within the policy. So Scentsy covers satisfaction guaranteed $30, and they will only exchange it, and the item will have to be shipped back at their cost. They have to pay for shipping to get that item back. We can, depending on the situation, we can customer service them and pay for the shipping so we don't lose them as a customer, but it's up to us. That's something I would do for a loyal customer, for a customer that I've had forever, or that is constantly buying for me. It's up to you. It's your discretion. You can pay for the shipping or you can have them pay for it, but I wouldn't suggest it if you're not going to. So also, there is no exchange or return on any tools, any Scentsy tools, any product that we buy from Scentsy Family Store. That is not exchangeable. Is that a word, exchangeable? And that is not returnable. That it's done. Once we buy from Scentsy Family Store, that's done. And we are also given an allotted amount of exchange dollars based on our title. So you don't want to just be exchanging stuff left and right. You don't want to do that. And we shouldn't be doing that if we're really working with our customers and seeing what they like and letting them actually like ask questions and how is your decor and blah, blah, blah. We should be trying to get enough information from them so that they're going to be happy with their purchase, but it's going to happen regardless. We're going to get an unhappy customer here and there. So, but just know that there is an allotted amount. I don't know what it is per title because it didn't say, but it's like for just joining consultant, for star consultant, for director, they all have their allotted amount that we're allowed to exchange. So just be careful when you're using it. Make sure that if you can exchange it for something you have in stock, then that's great. That way you don't have to involve customer service and use your allotted amount. Okay, so we have an obligation to customers, and this is huge. This is so big within Scentsy. We have an obligation to submit all home parties, all basket parties, whatever we do within 5 days. We cannot have a party open for weeks at a time. Say I opened a party at the beginning of February and I haven't quite hit the dollar amount that I was expecting or I want, or I'm waiting. I can't do that. I can't wait more than 5 days to submit that party once the party has ended. So if I had a party last week on Friday, if I had a party last week on what are we on, Monday, then my order should have went in by Friday. We should not be holding on to orders. We should not be trying to build up our PRV in order to reach a certain amount. That's a big no-no in Scentsy, because they pride themselves on the turnaround time of their shipping. In parentheses on the paperwork, it says, in other words, don't make your customers wait. There's no reason for that. It'll never be okay. Somebody said, well, what if your customers are okay with waiting 2 weeks or whatever? That's great. I'm sure that'd be a fantastic customer, but why would we want them to wait 2 weeks for a product they can get within 5 to 10 business days? That's not fair to them, to make them wait for other people to put orders in while you're collecting. Because when you nowadays, say like with Amazon Prime and anything that you can order and get within 2 days, that's what people are used to now. So Scentsy is working hard to get that fast shipping. So we don't want to be known for like, oh, that girl took forever to give me my order. We don't want to do that, because that isn't out of compliance. That is OOC. We have to submit our orders within 5 days of our party. Basket party, home party, online party. We must stay strictly close to that, because if somebody complains, oh, well, who was your consultant? Oh, it was Rihanna and she took 2 weeks to give me my order. I'm going to get an email, per Scentsy, blah, blah, blah. You must submit your order 5 days, blah, blah, blah. So we don't want to do that. We want to customer service our customers. We want to make sure we get them their product as soon as possible. Let them know, hey, the party closes on Wednesday. From there, it'll take 5 to 10 business days. And they should be able to have that. Another thing, once the order comes in, say I got my order on Monday, I have 5 days to get that product into customers' hands. They don't want you sitting on the product. They don't want you to have that customer's order at your house for more than 5 days. Either they come and pick it up, or you drop it off, or you ship it out. However you're going to do it, but that needs to get out of your hands within 5 days. That is Scentsy guidelines. We shouldn't have customers waiting. When can I pick up my order? When can you drop it? We shouldn't do that. We should be the ones saying, hey, I have your order. When can we meet? Or, hey, can you come pick up your order this week? However you guys decide to do it. I deliver my local customers their orders just because it's easy and it makes it work. And I think that builds customer service for my locals. For my shipping, I try to get it out quick. I try to get it out within 2 days of it being at my house, because my life is crazy busy, but I have to get it out. If I ever have something shipped to me directly and I turn around and ship it to them, I try to get it out within 2 days, because we don't want them waiting, and that's out of compliance. Big deal. Also, they ask that we keep our sales receipts for 2 years. Just because if something happens and say a customer disputes the credit card charge, we have the documentation that they can't reverse those charges if we have it signed. That's why it's so important to get everything filled out from top to bottom, name, address, email, blah, blah, blah. And then if they pay credit card, we write their information and we have to have them sign it, because if they don't sign it, then they're going to basically say, I didn't sign for that purchase. And then the credit card will be reversed and we get charged the PRV back. So we'll be negative that amount of PRV if they ever come and try to reverse charges. So make sure you keep your receipts on file, in a cabinet, in a box, wherever you want to keep them, safe. So if you're ever contacted by Scentsy, hey, so and so says you charge their card without authorization. Oh no, I have the receipt right here. So make sure you do that. Okay. It's not just for beginners. I learned so much today too when I was going through it. I sat down at my computer and I was just reading through everything. And I was like, oh, I didn't know that. Oh, this, oh, that. So it's all of us. But yes, it's my pleasure. Okay, shipping generally takes, like I said, 5 days, but Scentsy gives themselves up to 10 days to ship. So you never want to promise an order to a customer, oh, you'll get it in 3 days, because then we're over promising and then we make ourselves look bad. So you can say anywhere from 5 to 10 business days that they'll ship it. That's them shipping it, not you'll receive it within 10 days. They have up to 10 days to ship it. So from now until 10 business days from now. That's not including the travel time it's going to take to get here. So 5 to 10 business days. It's actually a little sooner than that all the time, most of the time. But we do want to give ourselves some room for that, some wiggle room on that. Also, on the back ordered items, if you ever have a back ordered item and it's not going to be shipped within 30 days, they will give you the option to cancel it or exchange it for another item. I know the owl is on back order right now, and I have been waiting for it since before Valentine's Day, and I have customers that ordered it for a Valentine's gift. And I asked, did you still want it, or do you want me to count? No, we'll wait. So I think I'm going to wait maybe 1 or 2 more weeks to see if it's going to come in. And if not, I'm going to offer my customers an exchange for another buddy clip, or I'm going to ask them if they would like a refund. I'm hoping they don't want a refund, but if they do, I'm more than happy to do that because that's the customer service we offer. Okay. Okay, recruiting and sponsoring. You can recruit or sponsor anybody in any country. You must have a PWS to sponsor somebody. If you don't have a PWS, you can't have anybody beneath you or on your downline or on your team, however you want to say it. You have to have it. And the first 3 months that we join Scentsy, we get it for free. 3 months free every month. Then after that 3rd month, they will charge your card $10. $10 for a personal website is an amazing deal. You can't even get that with GoDaddy or the other personal websites that you build on your own. It's way more expensive than that. So I encourage you guys to have a PWS, even if you don't want a team, even if you don't want anybody on, if you don't want to sponsor anybody, I encourage you to keep that website going after the 3rd month, because that people can shop in a different state from your website, from your link. If you have family in another state, if you have friends in another state, or even people that just shopping randomly, find a consultant near you and yours comes up. If you don't have a personal website, you exclude yourself from all of that. And it's only $10, right? So it's so worth it. I think that we should all have one. Okay, next thing, huge, huge, huge. Personal specials. We cannot advertise personal specials. We can do them. It says that on there. We may advertise only via one-on-one, in-person, email, direct, contact, private message, telephone, or mail. We cannot advertise on social media, though. We cannot post it. We cannot say, buy this warmer, get this bar free. You can't do that unless Scentsy's offering it. If it's a Scentsy special on Scentsy's website that you could find when you click, we can promote that, but we cannot promote personal items. I mean, personal specials. We can't do that. That's a big no-no. And believe it or not, there are consultants out there that are looking for this type of stuff, and they go and report it to Scentsy, and then we'll get a fun email saying you cannot do this. If this keeps happening, your business basically will be shut down because of that. So we're able to do it, and it says it in the compliance rules that we can do personal specials, but we have to do it one-on-one. We have to do it via text. We have to do it via email or private message. We cannot post it on our walls. They even say you can't do it in the VIP groups, which is something that I've done. And it's a little risky. Is it worth it? Probably not. So I probably won't be doing that anymore. I'll probably just do the one-on-one specials like it's suggesting, just to protect myself and my business. Okay. Claims. You cannot claim Scentsy is therapeutic or curative. You can't say, put Just Breathe on and it takes away your headache. It may relax us. It may alleviate tension. It may alleviate, the pressures, but we can't say that because it's not therapeutic and it's not curative. So we can't make that claim. We can't say that. Our oils, for FYI, they are not therapeutic. They are not topical. They are strictly for fragrance. We can't ingest those like we can doTERRA. We can't put those on our skin like we can doTERRA because they're not graded for that. They're not made for that. They're strictly for fragrance. So please don't ever say that you can rub them on your body or they cure headaches or they relax you. We can't say that. It sounds good, right? And it may be true. I know when I put lavender on in my bedroom in my warmer, it's just relaxing. I can say something like, oh, I'm relaxing with my lavender scent. Yes, we can say something like that. It's all in the wording on how we play. If you ever have a question, hey, I want to post this, but how would I word it? I'm happy to help. I like to mess around with words and try to make things work for a post that's saying it, but without saying it. Get it? Okay. Anytime that we're posting about the opportunity to share Scentsy and to join our team, and we talk about compensation, like say for instance for our trip, I earn the trip. If I post about that, I have to use our compensation letter, and I will attach that in here because it's so important. If you're starting to build a team and you're trying to get people to join your team, then we have to let them know that what the average compensation of an average Scentsy consultant is. We have to put that in the comments anytime we post anything that has to do with compensation. Getting a paycheck, the trips, anything like that. I'm going to post it here so you guys can just copy and paste. I think keep it in your photo album. That way, whenever you're posting something, you just go back and click it and put it in the comments because it just protects us. Because the average Scentsy consultant does not earn the trip. And that's just being real. It's the ones, and it says to make sure you set a proper expectation regarding effort. For instance, when I post about the trip, I say, I worked my butt off. And if you want to do this too, you can work your butt off, or you can work hard and get this too. So we have to be realistic with our expectations when we do post. If you get a $2,000 check and you're like, I got a $2,000 check, that's not average. That's above average. An above average consultant earns about 2,000 plus. You want to say that. Put your compensation letter in the disclosure in the comments, and then you would say, I worked my butt off. I had a great time, but it was lots of work. You have to be realistic expectations. It says make sure you set proper expectation regarding effort. Okay, that is something I learned. I knew you had to do the disclosure, but I didn't think to put it. Even though I didn't think I better put this because this is not average. I didn't know that. I learned that tonight. Okay, another big one, inventory on hand. We cannot advertise any on-hand inventory. It says we can have it for cash and carry, but we cannot advertise it because it's basically saying we're like a storefront, and we're not a storefront. Okay, we can't have signs outside that say I sell Scentsy. Somebody had a banner made not too long ago, and another consultant seen the girl post it, and she reported her, and she lost her business. Like, that was a big no-no. I think they don't play with that because it's basically saying it's another location for Scentsy, and it's not. They're not responsible for that. So it was a huge thing. It was about a year ago, I think, and it was a shame. It was sad because she was excited and she posted it. Look at my new banner I had specially made. Need Scentsy, I'm your girl. And she put it on little posts, those little sticks, and she put it outside her house and she posted it on Facebook, and somebody took it upon themselves to report it to Scentsy, and she lost her business and there was no coming back from it. So, make sure we're not sharing our inventory. Do not post pictures of your setup if you do events. Do not post pictures of your home parties if you have inventory there. Don't do that because it looks great. It's exciting. It's fun. You can do that in our group. You can do that on OC Scents, and you can do that in Squad Goals. You can do that, but do not post it on your personal public page where anybody can come across it and say, oh, this is, because within our group, if there's ever a problem or if there's any kind of conflict within each other, I ask that you come to me and let's deal with it like that. I don't like drama, and I don't like people bickering. I don't like that. So if there's ever something that needs to be dealt with, talk to me and let's get it done. We're all here to make money. We're all here for Scentsy. We're all here, you know, for our own purposes. Let's focus on that and let's build. So, I got so sidetracked. Inventory on hand, do not post. Do not say, I have 3 of these in stock. I have 5 of these in stock. Come and buy. You can't say that. You can word it different. You can say, you could take up, like, for instance, Heather did today. She posted 3 bottles of her cleaner. Perfect. We just have to word it correctly now. We can't say, I have this in stock. We can say, counter cleaner, who wants one? I can get one to you as soon as possible. I can get one for you right away. We're saying it without saying it. That we won't get in trouble for. It's all a play on words. It's all how we word everything. So that's what's super important. There was, like, for instance, the Diamond Milk Glass Mini Warmer. Oh, my God, I'm getting hot. The Diamond Milk Glass Mini Warmer is going out of, like, it's being discontinued, right? So I ordered, I think, like 5 or 6 of them. I posted it on my Instagram today. And I said, message me to order. I had a few orders tonight, and then I want that Diamond Milk Glass. Okay, cool. I have it in stock. I'm able to tell them one-on-one, but I can't post that I have inventory and come pick it up. I can't say that. Okay. So no posting inventory. No talking about you having inventory. Okay, please. Okay. Naming restrictions. You must put independent Scentsy consultant after any time you are talking about Scentsy. If you're posting, I'm a representative for, I'm a consultant for Scentsy, and then in parentheses, independent Scentsy consultant. Okay, we can't have Scentsy in our usernames. We can't have Scentsy as our email. You can't say, like my old one used to be, Scentsy Re, and that's on my Instagram right now that I have to go back and change. I changed my Facebook, but I never changed my Instagram, so I have to go do that tonight because mine is Scentsy Gal Re. Can't have Scentsy in the name. You're not supposed to, actually, but there's a lot of people out there that do, but I want to be in compliance so that I stay blameless. So I'm going to go back and change my Instagram name to something else, but we'll figure it out. So you can't have it in your email. You can't have it in your username. You can't have it in your URL if you ever get an outside website address, for which you can have one. That's more detail than we need right now. But you cannot sell Scentsy on eBay, on Amazon, on Craigslist, on Facebook buy and trade pages, on yard sale sites. You cannot sell it there. The wording on that is tricky. I read deeper into it. You can advertise that you sell Scentsy and direct them to your PWS, but you can't say, you can't post this warmer on Facebook buy and trade page and say this warmer, message me to order this warmer, or pick up this warmer. Anything like directly referring to going to you and paying you. They're saying they have to go to your website to order. You can advertise your warmers. You can say, this gorgeous warmer is available. Here's my website. You can say that. But you cannot say, this warmer's $40 at my house. Come and buy it from me. You can't do that. Okay? Does that make sense? Did I explain that thoroughly? You can share on Facebook. You can share on the yard sale sites. You cannot share on eBay or Amazon at all. By the way, if they catch you, Orville and Heidi actually went live last month or the month before and said they're cleaning house on Amazon and eBay because we have consultants that buy bulk of certain items that are popular and then they'll go and sell them on eBay. Of course, there's always those, right? They said they're knocking down. They're cracking down on that, and they're finding the consultants. And he said, believe me, we will find them. And I was like, oh, don't sell on eBay. Don't sell on Amazon Scentsy products, because that will get your business shut down right away. You can advertise on Facebook. You can do all that, but it has to link back to your PWS. You can't sell a direct item from your house. You can't do that. Does that make sense? Moving on. If there's anything later, if you guys are watching, ask questions and I'll answer them here, okay? We cannot bonus buy. What that means is, say I'm trying to hit director and I need $900 more to hit. I cannot go in and buy $900 worth of product to promote. That's a big no-no. And they audit. They do audits like, okay, you bought $900. Show me your $900 worth of orders that you ordered. So they're going to want to see customer receipts, how they paid me, their credit card. They're going to want to see all of that. So if you're trying to promote or you're trying to hit numbers, make sure that you have legit customer orders. If they're like big purchases like that, like $100, $200, they're not going to audit. But once it gets, I think, around $1,000, it said, they start to be like, okay, that's bonus buying, so you could promote, or that's bonus buying to earn your trip, and that's a big no-no. They'll audit you. Not good. You cannot offer incentives to join. You're not supposed to offer anything else other than what Scentsy is offering. Say, for example, the $49 deal. That's it. That's the special. We can't say, if you join, I'm going to give you your first $200 in sales. Or if you join, I'm going to give you this, blah, blah, blah. And it's done. It happens. People do it all the time. But it's a big no-no if you get caught. You can't do that. You're not supposed to do that. You can reward your team like I do. Hey, if you join and you put your first $200 on orders and we got this mini warmer for you and this bar, cute. You can do that, but you cannot coerce somebody into joining by offering them something else, right? My kids are going crazy in there. Also, you cannot offer to buy somebody's kit for them. Oh, hey, you want to join my team? I'll buy your kit. I'll get you started. You can't do that. I've heard of different ways of wording that, but you cannot buy somebody's kit for them to join. Okay? You'll get audited real quick. Conflicts of interest. Say you sell Cookie Lee. I don't even know if Cookie Lee's around anymore. Say you sell Cookie Lee and Scentsy. You can't set up a booth with both products. That's huge. You can't do that. You can't cross-promote. You can't cross-market. For instance, I have an Etsy shop, right, that I do mom and kids matching shirts. I can't send them a sample of Scentsy when I ship their product. If they were to report me for that, like, why is your consultant sending me this? And I just ordered from her Etsy shop. My shop would be shut down. That's a big no-no. It's a conflict of interest. So do not, if you have another side business, or say you do plumbing, electric work, and you're like, oh, you know, she looks like she would like Scentsy. Don't do that. Any other business, you cannot cross-promote and you cannot cross-market. Because I even thought about it, like, oh, this would be perfect. I send out 20 packages a week. Imagine I get 20 samples into 20 different hands that I never met before. I talked to my upline. She said, nope, don't do that. Don't do that. So I'm glad I asked. And if you have any questions, let me know. I will get the answer for you if I don't have it myself. I guarantee you I will do the work for you. I don't want your business jeopardized at all. Okay? Oh, packaging. We cannot repackage, relabel, or alter any Scentsy things. Okay. This is where... Okay, how do I word it? This is where it gets a little tricky, because when you do whiff boxes, if you do gifts, if you don't include the box, you're kind of on fine line right there. You're like walking on thin glass, thin ice. You're walking on thin ice, not glass. Who walks on thin glass? God. Anyways, who walks on thin ice either, though? I like the thin glass. Anyways, you're not supposed to take the product out of the box. You're supposed to give it to them in the box with all the information, with all, you know, it tells what the product is and the warranty and all that. If you do whiff boxes, include the packaging either underneath or stack it. Like the box on the bottom, the warmer on top. I did the unicorns, for example, for the Calypso unicorns. I got the box and I sat the unicorn on top. I didn't cover any wording. Like if you guys have your bars and you're putting your labels on it, which we should be. We'll talk about making labels and stuff in another training. But if you're putting your label on your bar, right? Let me see if I have one right here. Yes, I do. You cannot cover the name of the bar. You can't cover Scentsy on the bar. Look at my broken nail. You can't cover here. What I do, I put my label inside. I don't like to cover this because it's so pretty. I don't want it just blah, label. Personally, I don't like it. So I just put mine inside. And it works. And we should be labeling our bars, by the way, girls, because if they run out and we're not friends, or we're not in a circle where she can just oh, hey, she's not going to see me. She's going to open her bar, right? And she's going to see that she has 1 cube left, or he or she. And she's going to be like, oh, this is my last one. I need to reorder. There's my number right there. She just got to call me or text me, okay? My new labels look different than this. Anyways, so don't change the packaging. Don't cover labels. Don't exclude the box or packaging because that's a no-no. I think, did I cover everything? I think I did. I took notes while I was reading through the compliance. And if you guys want to see it for yourself, go under the search bar on top. I don't even know what tab it was under because I just searched it. I searched it on top and I put compliance. And then it popped up the different things, and I just clicked it and I read through it. It's not the shortest thing. That's why I kind of went through and picked out the most important things that I thought that consultants deal with the most that can maybe get them in trouble or maybe get them an email. And I want you guys to be protected. And I know sometimes we don't have the time to go through there, but if you do have a moment and you want to go through there, I really do suggest getting familiar and researching what your business is and what your guidelines are and your boundaries, your regulations. I really do suggest you take the time to do that, but these were the most important ones that stood out to me. There are other things on there that I was like, but I suggest you do that. It would be great for your business so that you're educated and you know for your teamies that are soon to come and for your business, for your own business. So I think that's it. That's our compliance talk tonight. I know it wasn't the most exciting video, but it's something that needed to be discussed and needed to be reviewed so that we stay in compliance and we protect ourselves and our customers. I just want to say good job, ladies. Everything you guys are doing in the month of February. We have 1 day left tomorrow. Actually, wait, 2 days left tomorrow, right? Today's the 26th. Did I say Wednesday's the last day? I don't know why I put 2 days. I think we had 3 days. I think I put 2 days on the little post I put today. Anyways, you guys are kicking butt. I know a few of you are still pushing to hit your goals, and I know you girls can do it if you need help. Let me know if you have any questions or you're stuck and you need $40 more in orders. I need $80 more in orders to hit my goal. Message me. Let's put something together and let's make it happen. You have 2 days left and you can do it. A lot can happen in 2 days. Thank you, girls, for working so hard for your business, for your families, whatever your why is. Thank you for sticking to that and knowing that. And I'm here for you. I hope you guys know that. If you guys have any questions, let me know. That was our exciting compliance live. I will be going live maybe later on this week with labels, how to make them, where to put them, how to decorate them, and blah, blah, blah. All right, girls, have a good night. We'll talk soon.